This woman begged the killer to spare her life because she was pregnant.
However, that only seemed to please the killer even more, and he brutally murdered her. Not long afterward, the police discovered her body, arrived at the scene and broke down in
Kim Soo, her fiancé, tears upon seeing the bodies of his fiancée and unborn child. From that moment on, Kim Soo vowed to hunt down the murderer. With the help of his future father-in-law, a senior police officer, he managed to identify a suspect. Kim Soo secretly entered the man's house and found his fiancée's ring there. Convinced that he had found the killer, he chose not to report him to the police.
Instead, he decided to take revenge with his own hands.
A few days later, the suspect kidnapped another college student.
Just as he was about to attack her, Kim Soo appeared. A fierce fight broke out. Kim Soo suffocated him with a plastic bag until he lost consciousness,
then implanted a tracking device in his mouth.
He did not want to kill the man immediately.
He wanted him to experience the same fear and suffering his fiancée had endured. After regaining consciousness, the killer went to a hospital for treatment. There, he began harassing a
beautiful nurse and threatening her until she
started to undress. At that moment, Kim Soo appeared once again and brutally beat him. The nurse tried to run away, but Kim Soo stopped her. In front of her,
he cut the killer's Achilles tendon and left him there to suffer in agony. Eventually, the killer realized that a tracking device had been placed inside his body.
That was why Kim Soo was always able to find him.
He remembered the ring that had been left behind and finally understood everything.
Intentionally provoking Kim Soo, he later removed the tracker using medication.
Kim Soo sensed that something was wrong. When he arrived at his fiancée's house, he discovered that his future father-in-law had been murdered.
Worse still, his fiancée's younger sister had also become a victim. After committing these horrific crimes, the killer deliberately surrendered himself to the police on the street. Kim Soo knew that if the man remained in police custody,
his revenge would never be complete.
In desperation, he smashed open the police vehicle and forcibly abducted the killer. Inside an abandoned warehouse, Kim Soo drove a screwdriver into the man's mouth.
Yet the killer still refused to give up, realizing that the murderer had destroyed everyone he loved.
Kim Soo prepared one final trap. He suspended a large knife. Directly above the killer's head and rigged would fall the moment someone, so that the blade opened the door. At that exact moment, the killer's family arrived at the location.